Tuesday afternoon, almost the end of June 2021. It's the 29th of June. And I'm Len. I'll be your host today as we draw like you've never seen me draw before. It's going to be pretty exciting, I got to tell you. It's going to be way exciting. Really cool. Hello out there. Welcome. Kepper, I see Kepper is in the chat room. Nice to see you. Today, I am going to do I'm streaming today because tomorrow I am going to be completely booked, solid, working on another gig. So I thought I would stream today and actually get a project done in front of you. This is going to be pretty exciting, guys. So, if you remember a couple weeks ago, I started working on a kid's book. Well, I am very close to finishing that kid's book. I've done a couple images every single day, and I'm getting ready to finish what I call the guts, the inside of the book. And I have 2 more images left to go, and I will be sharing that whole process with you. Looks like I'm clipping here, so I just want to make sure I'm not too loud. Do I sound okay? Just want to make sure I sound okay. I'm not too loud, right? All right. How's the music? Music too loud? Let me see. I think I can go even this loud. That's maybe too loud. All right, good. Thank you, Kepper. All right, so let's get cracking. Oh, by the way, you like my shirt? My shirt today is in honor of Maurice Sendak, Where the Wild Things Are. All right. So before I get started on today's images, let me kind of show you where we're at with the book. I think I drew this image live, and then this image. So these are all the images here. Hang on a second, I gotta take a call.
I have a funny story about a one-man band.
What's that?
Down and low, better get yourself down to the download. Well, that Len guy there is pretty good, Lesser Mora, but you know, I think that he'd be nothing without Nora. If I was at Podcast Alley, sitting on a picket fence, I would only have one decision, to find some common sense, because I listen to Nora and Len. Yeah,
all right, we're back.
Nora.
Sorry.
Len.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Hal was taking a call. Anyway, so you can kind of see, I'll just kind of flip through this book really quickly. You can kind of see where I am. It's a cute book. It's very colorful and fun. So I just did this image today, and I did this image, and I did this image right before lunch. So you can kind of see there are 2 more images left, and that is what I am going to be painting today. So the name of the book, if anybody's interested, is called The Mighty Bug. And it has everything to do not with bugs like ants and things like that, but it's about viruses. So I got to draw some really cool, sort of fun, some fun viruses, if there is such a thing. There are fun viruses, but the end result is just a way to get kids to wash their hands. That's the most important thing. Alright. Let's turn up the music a little bit. Let me see who's in the chat room, if we have any lurkers. Lurkers, please come out and join. Oh, hey, BioCow. Good to see you, man. I'm glad BioCow is here. Thank you. Hopefully he'll hang out and be my friend. I miss having friends. Alright, so let me get started inking on this thing. So, what's happened at this point in the book is the main character is this little guy in the middle here, and he's been away. He's lost his family, so he's being reunited with his family, and that's what this little image is here. Gosh, I keep hitting. There we go. That should be a little better. All right, here we go. Is the music too loud? I just want to make sure the music isn't too loud. So, yeah, we're good. Alright. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is too loud, please let me know in the chat room. So it's kind of loud in my ear. So there we are. So this whole process has been pretty fun overall. I hit a couple of there were a couple little roadblocks that were not really roadblocks. There were just some changes I had to make to the size of the book, but other than that, I think it's coming out really, really nicely. I'm real happy with it. Hopefully the client is happy with the end result. And after I do this, I get ready to do another book. I get started on another book. So I just started art on another book, which I will probably be sharing on this stream at some point. And just as a general it is super hot. It is super hot right now. It is 90 degrees. It's not as hot as it is in some parts of the country, but it's very hot. Anyway, what I was saying is my July is super busy. I am going back to teaching for 2 weeks. So I don't believe we'll have a stream. If we do have a stream during those 2 weeks, it'll be in the evening. But here's some cool news. You may have seen on Twitter, I'm talking about this game show I'm developing for Twitch for my channel. So that I believe we will be premiering. I guess we'll have to work on the details of this. It'll be July 12th, the evening of July 12th. So if you are at all interested in watching the first pilot episode of the show called The Draw, mark it on your calendars for July 12th, tentatively right now, and you can watch that all unfold. More details are coming, but we should know better in the next week or so if we can even make that date. Hey, Kelly. Oh my gosh, 106. And you don't have AC in the Pacific Northwest. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, I'm sorry to hear that. Right now, let me see what we're at temperature-wise here in Ohio. We are at 91. It looks like the high today was 94. But I don't see that. It's actually going to start raining here probably in about 2 hours. And oh gosh, 111. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds terrible. Please stay safe and be as cool as you can. I saw something online. This is from John Moe, who is someone I follow on Twitter. He said that one thing you can try to do if you don't have AC is you can take a bunch of clean sheets, spritz them really well with water, put them in the freezer, and then sleep in those overnight. So obviously they'll be wet, be cold, but honestly, if you don't have access to air conditioning, it's probably better. Probably the next best thing, right? So, but in general, please stay safe. We want you to be. There we go. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, I see. Hang on a second. I don't know what that was all about. There we go. Okay. Freezer undies. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, luckily I knock on wood here because it is very hot. However, we have AC here in Ohio, and we also got new windows, mostly new windows here at the beginning of the season, and that's really helping keep some of the oppressive heat out. I've noticed for sure that it is nice and temperate here upstairs. It's warmer, but I've been up here before where it's almost been unbearable. When I lived in Lakewood, which is not that far from here, I worked on the 3rd floor and I had an air conditioning unit. It was freaking hot up there in the attic. It was an attic office. It was a beautiful attic office, but dang did it get hot up there. Way too hot. When I was in high school, I always said I was going to a friend of mine, and we joked that we were gonna get in our cars, put parkas on the hottest day of the year. This is like there was like heat waves in like 1988, and we said we were gonna get into our car, turn on the heat, and try to see how long we could last. Looking back, I think that probably would have been a really, really bad idea. So I'm glad we didn't do that. Very dangerous. I'm sorry you guys are going through that. It's really hot. I guess we're right in that zone, right? Like in the middle of the country that the heat isn't too bad. I know a friend of mine in New Jersey, they have 100, 106, 104 degree temperatures, and she has just signed her sons up for tennis camp outside. Ouch! It's a little bit too much. So, can I tell you how excited I am just to get this book done? This book is exactly kind of how I envisioned it to look. It's very fun, colorful. This page in particular, I think, might be my favorite. It's very colorful and fun. So, The other thing we're doing is we're going to be smoking meats again this weekend. Because I think the heat will be down. So I have been thinking a lot about my smoking menu for the past week or so. My July 4th smoking menu. And I think I did. I finally figured out what we're going to do. So I'm doing smoking some chickens. I'm smoking some baby backs and some Hungarian sausage. I'm excited about the chicken. Because I did chicken once before, but I don't think I did it right. So I'm excited about that. 75. Don't you're gonna get weather envy, Kepper. People are gonna be very upset. Alright, so we got this image. This was fun. It's cute. Oh, BioCow. Don't feel bad. You know what? Just keep practicing. I still, when I open up Procreate, I feel like I'm lost sometimes too. There's only certain things that I do on Procreate. So don't feel don't feel bad, honestly. So I'll give you a little bit more details if anybody's interested about the show, The Draw. As I mentioned, we're still trying to figure out the details of the show, but it is basically, the concept is me versus the world, and I'll be taking on different artists and doing different challenges. I won't know what the challenges will be ahead of time. There are going to be 3 judges who will judge it and also come up with the challenges. And they're essentially the judges are trying to trip me up, and we'll see who ends up being the best illustrator for the evening. So we're still working that out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this show kind of comes together. We've got some great judges who are pretty funny and should be interesting to watch. I think if the show grows and as the show gets bigger, maybe get some other judges on. Yeah, there is going to be there is going to be a component. I think people will be able, audience members will be able to judge as well. And so that's definitely going to be something that we're looking at all the details here. Trust me, working with Tom and DTNS for sure has given me plenty of ideas. But once again, the show is going to be called The Draw, and we're really looking forward to putting this together. I think it's going to be really, really fun and exciting. And please watch. Oh. Judges have come up with 3 ideas, then do a Twitch poll for the winner. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to try to do. We got to figure out the details. But essentially, people are going to try to be taking me down, right? If you see me on Twitter, I've changed my name to the Stylus O Steel, and that's who I'm. That's my persona during the show, is the Stylus O Steel. So please tell everybody about it. Keep watching my Twitter stream, and more details about it as we figure out what's happening. But I think it'll be fun to watch. And KT Data is going to be the host. And it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm excited. Yeah, I think the audience component definitely is going to be pretty important. So we're going to make it work. We're going to be. So the idea is to sort of come up with an interesting show that can grow and definitely become part of the. The host is going to be KT Data. He's going to be hosting. We're working on judges. The judges aren't anybody that anybody here would know, and I sort of like that idea. Kind of bringing some new people into it. And what I'm thinking of doing is doing rotating judges, or try to find. Hey, thank you so much, Kepper. I appreciate. Thank you so much for the bits and for the sticker as well. I think my idea is sort of kind of coming up with the right chemistry for the judges. So right now I'm sort of trying to figure out what that will be. I think I've done a pretty good job, though. I'm really hoping that the chemistry between all the judges will be really good. So I'm really excited to see how that kind of plays out. So, more details to follow, I'm sure. Rotating celebrity judges. Yeah, it's not really celebrities, not celebrity judges, at least not right now. It's more just about the chemistry, to see how it works out. But hey, who knows? I'm really hoping. What I'm hoping to have happen is create, just kind of create new sort of superstars, if you will, who are going to be really funny and cool to watch. Not necessarily a known commodity, if that makes sense. So. BioCow, I believe you are a celebrity for sure. Probably one of the biggest celebrities on the internet when it comes to DTNS. So, let me see here. I did check out Emily Swan. I did check it out. She was drawing at the time, so I didn't see the challenge going on. But yeah, I did check that out. Gosh, what the heck happened here? I feel like waited. What the heck happened here? I just redid all. Why did I don't know what happened there. It's weird. All right. Yes. Okay, I will bring that up as well. I'll mention that. Oh man. Yeah, I'll check the VODs out. there was an article today in USA Today. It was so funny. I don't read USA Today. I actually was picking it out for so I could have some paper to set on fire for my smoke this weekend. But there's an article today in the USA Today about Twitch and how Twitch has turned 10 years old and how it's really changing content and everything else. It was an okay article. It was interesting. I think, good press, right? For USA Today. So that's sort of exciting. But yeah, I spent some time reading that this morning as I ate my breakfast. I thought, yeah, Twitch. I'm on Twitch. My favorite stuff on Twitch, honestly, is DJs. I love watching the DJs. I've been watching all these different DJs and really getting into the music. They do some excellent work. It's cute. Oh man, I tell you, I'm gonna feel so much better once this book is done. I just getting something done feels good. And tomorrow, I have a marathon drawing project. It's going to take me most of the day. Alright, so I like those. Oh, you know what? I gotta get these other colors in here. It's cute. Alright, so I like this base color. It's good. Alright, so let's get some environment in on this thing. Oh gosh. Alright. So this will look really beautiful once it gets all colored up. It really does make a difference when I start putting the lighting on this stuff. It makes a huge, huge difference. Okay. Alright. It's so funny because I have sort of in my mind what I want these to look like. So I hope it matches with the final result. Aww, how cute is that, right? Hey! Zoe Brings Bacon is here. Hi Zoe, how are you? Nice to have you here, Zoe. Hope your day is going well, and I hope it is nice and temperate, because it's really hot here in the United States. All right, so let's get some shadows on these guys. Oh, you know what? I want to add some particles. I find that adding these little particles to the background kind of helps it make it more interesting and fun. Just adding these different brushes and things. Good. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm happy. I am happy for you. Wow, what the heck is going on here? Oh, I see. What the heck? Wow. There's tons of brushes here. I don't know how they ended up there. Alright. I think this is where I want to be. I have so many brushes, guys. Alright. So you'll see what I mean about these particles. It's cute, right? It's cute, right? Alright. Oh, so I don't know how many of you guys are gardeners or do a lot of gardening, but my wife and I found this weird thing in our front yard. It was like, what the heck? It's like this yellow stuff. You know, obviously some sort of a fungus or something. Just messed up. I'm like, what is that? Never seen it in my life. So we looked it up. So we just looked up yellow stuff in our yard. And find out that it's this stuff called slime mold. Has anybody ever heard of slime mold? So it's not a fungus. It literally is just this stuff that sort of just, because when you get a lot of rain and stuff, it just ends up showing up. It's kind of gross, and it's not dangerous at all. It's just sort of weird and alien-like. So yeah, so we just like left it alone. We're like, I don't know what the hell that is. Well, messed up. Slime mold. Yeah, it's gross, dude. If you look it up, man. So here we are, adding some nice colors. And actually the color of the slime mold is a little bit like the color of this creature here that I'm drawing. This is very it's a little brighter actually. Yeah, molds. Hey, KT Data's here. We should have a slime mold emoticon. Or I should design one. You know, here's the thing, like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna unlock all these other things, like all these other emotes, because it's like what I need to have happen is like, there's no way, man, that's never gonna happen. It's okay, KT Data, I was in a meeting too, We were just talking about you. We were talking about the draw. Hey, KT Data, did all the judges accept your friend request? Are we good? Hopefully the answer is yes. Hey! Nice, thank you. Thank you for subscribing again. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for resubscribing. That means a lot. It does. I know that sounds so... it sounds fake, but it does. It means a lot. Yes, thank you for being a pal of Peralta. That means a whole lot. I'm telling you, man, if we can get this game show going, it's gonna be... The channel's gonna start popping. It's gonna be pretty interesting. And I'm looking to see how it goes. I'm really excited. Oh, good. No, JP, I think he did accept your friend request last night. I sent him a text and he's like, yeah. Good. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what comes out of when Ethan and Mia start talking. should be fun. They're super good friends, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. I just want to make sure. Sneef Snarf is Patrick. That's PJ. The JP is Brangelus. Yeah, you know, the Patreon bot, it's probably my fault because there's all kinds of... I assigned a bunch of weird things, so it's not the Patreon bot, it's probably me. So on Patreon, I think what we should do is... we need to simplify the roles. So what I have right now is people who back at Patreon at the $1 level become Peraltites, but I feel like they also should have access to the DTNS stuff, right? Because then the $5 level is DTNS fan, which then that's the role, which then, you know, at the $5 level, you should be able to see all this stuff from DTNS, right? And be able to get in. Those unlocks for you. So, so I don't know. I don't know if we need to do something special with that, but that's what I'm thinking. So he's the one that needs. So JP needs to accept the friend request. All right. So I'll let him know that. Oh wait. That's not... I hate autocorrect. I hate it so much. Yeah, you know, I messed up when I set it up. Excuse me. Didn't mean... Gosh, I should have put that down there. Put the audio down. I didn't mean to sneeze. Thank you. I didn't mean to sneeze live on the stream. Why the heck is it? Thank you, Kelly. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate sticker. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, you know, by the way, Kelly, you can spam emotes in the chat and they'll all show up on the wall. Patreon bot said just need to verify on the Patreon side it's set up right. The Patreon bot is set up properly. So what I have going on, KT Data, is each level has its own Discord role. So the $1 level has is Peraltite. The $5 level is DTNS fan. The I don't have any of at the 2 level. Hey, great, thank you, Deborah. I don't have anybody at the 2 top levels, but one is called. There's a one-on-one role for one-on-one, and then the last role is called. Oh no. The last role is one-on-one, and then the other one is called Critic. So I don't know if that's... I like that. That's me. That's me. So I don't know if that makes any sense or not. If it doesn't, I can certainly change the roles on Patreon so that it makes more sense. But you just let me know what you need. Thank you for the tacos, by the way. I see a lot of DTNS stuff show up. That's great. Oh man. By the way, what do you guys all think of the new GDI logo? Hopefully you guys like it. Yes, KT Data, I have it saved like that. And I talked about it. I sent you a message in Discord. You should see how it's sort of set up. But that's how I set it up. Yeah. Yeah. The I really like the new logo. I think it's really sweet. Looks beautiful. I had a lot of fun making that. I have to give credit where credit is due. Roger was the one who sort of came up with the overall kind of the concept, and then I sort of executed it. And then, you know, there was a lot of talking back and forth, what made the most sense, and so yeah, so it's good. Yeah, the shirts, hopefully, I don't know if the shirts are available. No problem, Katie. I appreciate your help. I don't know if the shirts are available yet, but definitely those shirts are would be pretty cool. I gave a version of the GDI logo that's just clean without all the artifacts and stuff like that. So it should look pretty tight overall. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna see them eventually because I gave them all those versions, so you should be able to see those soon. But the new logo is pretty banging. I like it a lot. Aw, this is really cute, guys. It's very cute. So I'm gonna finish this piece, and then I'm gonna do another piece entirely. So this might be Might be a little bit of a longer stream, but I'm okay with that because I'm gonna miss you guys tomorrow. I really enjoy streaming. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, we're almost halfway to a sticker party. And you know how much I love sticker parties, guys. It's too bad. We need to get more people here to do a hype train. That'd be awesome. Oh man. That'd be like a dream come true. It'd be like, oh. I think we had one hype train. I think we've had one hype train before. But we only made it to level 1. It's kind of hard to do a hype train when you only have like 3 or 4 people watching. So hopefully it gets bigger. Alright, so does that look good, guys? You like that? I think I'm liking that. I think I need to put some shadow down on the ground. You know, it's I get sort of you know, like I see hype trains happen multiple times on some streams and I'm like, dang man, how does that happen? Oh, yes, you know, they're not, you know, slime mold, they are not fungi, because they're neither animal nor mineral nor vegetable. I don't know what the hell they are. That's cute. Okay, so let me get not fungi. Let me get a yeah, they're weird. And you know what the other weird thing, BioCow? The other weird thing about slime mold is that they move. Like they move around. It's like, it's not just like they're on a tree or on the ground, but they actually will like move all over the place. It's so weird. I should take a picture of them because it's very unsettling. I've never ever seen them before. In my life or at all, in my house or anywhere else, but I guess where they come from, they are, if you get a lot of rain, they will show up. Rain will show up. Yeah, they're not amoebas though. You know, they're like, I don't know what the hell they are, man. That's weird. Alright, so I'm adding some texture to these guys. Bring them down a little bit. I think they need to be a little bit more, a little darker. Let me see here. Dudes, I am so stoked to get this book done. I'm really, when I get to the end of like a project like this, it's always very satisfying. And I'm not 100% done yet. I still have to do the cover. Aww. That's sweet. Maybe they should have little hearts. Yeah. Let me do some room lighting. I'm getting really, really good at painting. I know that sounds so lame, but for the longest time I never really felt confident about my digital painting. But now that I have sort of a really good, like I have a really good workflow, I feel a lot more confident for sure. I don't know if I like that. I don't like that. Hey! Awesome! It's Wartooth Designs is in the house. Hey Wartooth, it's Sarah. Sarah is awesome. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Sarah's been a big help with producing the podcast Creature Geek. So yes, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, Sarah. It's nice to have you here. Oh my gosh, and she subscribed. Thank you so much. Rock and roll. You're awesome. Thank you so much. So Sarah, what do you think? It's not too bad. I'm doing an okay job. I'm doing all right. As far as figuring this stuff out, it's scary, it's weird, and it's very intimidating. But thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. By the way, please follow Wartooth Designs on Twitter, on Instagram. Sarah is an incredible artist who does some really, really fun stuff. There is a lot to it. You're absolutely right, and I'm kind of hooked. I'm excited. I'm excited about streaming. But thank you. But yes, everybody, please follow Sarah. Please look at her art. She's kind of fun. She draws a lot of potatoes and penises. So you may, if that's your thing, you're going to be digging it. I'm telling you. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. They are the same thing, really, when it comes down to it. Yeah, I think potatoes, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sarah does some pretty amazing artwork. Very, very fun. So thank you. I gotta do this. This is the thing I gotta do, right? Thank you. Thank you. Don't let Frank know I did that. All right, so I think this is. I think I'm pretty happy with this look overall. I think I'm happy with this. So let's save off this image. PMP with more. All right, so let me save this off, and then, guys. So we've been streaming for about an hour. I think I can get this last one done in under an hour. That's my thing. So I got one more image to do, and we're gonna do that live, just because, I should be streaming more. Oh, thank you. I gotta hydrate. Thank you so much. I gotta be streaming more, but if I could, I would stream every day. Can you tell I'm dehydrated? I look dehydrated, don't I? Look terrible. It's hot. Is it hot where you are, Sarah? I don't know how hot it is over by you. This is page 31, 32. You should stay hydrated too. It's freaking hot, man. Yeah, I'm glad to be inside. I know. How cool is it that I got patreon.com/Len? Who knew that would be the one that would get? Yes, very, very simple, very easy. Where the hell are you? Alright. We'll do it this way. All right, so let's place that image. All right, let's place the image, guys. For those of you who are just joining me, I am finishing up a children's book that I've been working on for the past couple weeks. The book is called The Mighty Bug, and with any luck, it will be available on many sales channels in the coming months. So let's get the text on here. It's fun. This is a really fun book to work on. And it was, it's just so simple and fun and interesting. I really liked working on this one. The other really interesting thing about this book is it's the first book for this author. So I feel really, really great about being able to help this author not only realize their dream of being a first-time publisher, but just being able to see them get excited about watching their idea come to life. It's just really cool. Okay, so there we go. So we got one more spread to do, and we're going to do that live here. All right, so let me get, I don't know why the heck, oops, there we go. Okay, so we are done with these images for now. This is the final image, and this will take no time at all, guys. I mean, once I get this sort of figured out, it's going to be crazy. So what's really interesting about this process so far, what I've been doing is I've been doing a really, really nice mixture of pen and ink and paint. So it's giving this book sort of a fun, almost like a cell animated look. And I really enjoy the way this the way this looks. Overall, I think it's a really clean image. All right, that looks good. That's a good base. Actually, let me change this color a little bit. Yeah, there we go. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story, I'm glad you asked, is basically just wash your hands and you will not have any sort of diseases. Okay, hey KT Data, I see your message. I'm looking at it, but I'm going to have to answer after I'm done streaming because I can't stop. All right. Yes, it's basically a kid's book, just getting kids to wash their hands. It's a really simple message, I love it, and I think during pandemic time, I think it's a great message to remind kids to do. Which, honestly, I don't think kids are going to have too big of a problem. Yes, vigorous fashion. Wash your hands. I don't think kids are going to have a problem doing that. I think it's been sort of ingrained in their head to that they have to wash their hands. But what do I know? I think I still have to keep telling my kids to wash their hands. Yeah, wouldn't that be something if we got Samuel L. Jackson to read it? That'd be awesome. Yeah, I have to keep reminding my 9-year-old to wash his hands. But I also have to keep reminding him every once in a while to just hydrate. It's like, drink something, Speaking of which, by the way, I'm looking. I should take a look and see. The stream today looks super good. Audio sounds good. I think everything everything looks good. I haven't had any drop-offs like we did last time. I think that was a Twitch issue. So I'm real happy with today. Oh, posture check. You know, great, thank you. Oh, God. I think last stream I talked about the shoulder angels. Where you have to like open up your chest area here by like pushing your shoulder blades together. But you're supposed to be against a wall, so like you do this and like you push your shoulders together and that sort of opens it up. And really that's good for people who are sitting for long periods of time in front of a computer like myself. So I should add that as a Peralta point, by the way. Redeem shoulder angels. Oh man, I wash my hands constantly. All the time. Like, I think the hardest... we have a dog, and so like when I take the dog out, like I hook the dog up, you know, because we don't want him running around the yard because he'll tear it up. So I hook him up. When I hook him up, I wash my hands. Then I go and I feed him, you know, get his food ready for the morning, and then I wash my hands. And then I bring him in, and then I wash my hands. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, stretching, hydrate, very important. Very important to do. Plus it's an easy way to redeem some channel points. I love doing that. Hydrating and everything else. It's cool. Sarah, I thought you did Twitch. No? Am I thinking about something else? I know we did Facebook Live for Creature Geek, but we never did Twitch. I thought Twitch might be an easier way to, if we end up doing the show, it might be an easier place to do the show. One of the reasons why is because we can tie the Patreon. I'm talking about this with KT Data. We can tie the Patreon to Discord. I'm sorry, to the Twitch. Well, you can tie it to Discord too. So we can have a Creature Geek Discord, and you can multi-stream too. So like, we don't have to give up Facebook Live. We can do Twitch as the main one, which is I do, and then it could go over to Facebook and YouTube too, because I think Creature Geek has a YouTube channel. But anyway, once you get everything sort of set up, it's pretty easy to do. No, you're right. I'm thinking of my, yeah, we got to get back up on and running again. I'm just thinking like eventually, like, oh, this will be a good thing to do. There we go. I was wondering, where are my layers? Okay. Alright, so that looks pretty good for. There you go. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Sarah. I was talking earlier today about the I'm trying to develop a game show for Twitch, and so that's another thing entirely. But yeah, everything it can be super confusing. All right. So we got the ink. See, so this is the beautiful thing about this process, is that now that I have the basic inks down, I have the pencils, but then I create little other layers for things that I want to paint individually, right? So This pipe, for example. Yeah, that looks good. Check out Sushi Dragon. What is Sushi Dragon? What is that? Now I gotta check it out. What is it a good channel? What is it? Is it an art channel? There are a lot of freaking Twitch channels that blow my mind. Are you playing WoW again, Sarah? Gosh, we were just talking about WoW the other day. I miss playing WoW, but I just did not have the time bandwidth to take it on. Let me check it out. Let's check out the Sushi Dragon.
Get down to the beat side.
Oh man, I can't look at this right now. Gosh, you know, when I was playing WoW, I still might be. I don't know if I am or not, but I was one of the founding members of one of the largest guilds on Earthen Realm, which is where Scott and everybody else played. Scott Johnson. And so I think it was me and Veronica, possibly Tom. I can't remember. But I was one of the founding members, which was crazy. And it became a huge guild. Yes, AIE. Yep. Yeah, I was one of the founding members. So when I would jump onto AIE, it was hilarious because people were like, "What the heck are you doing here?" And then I would have like all the avatars would be like bowing before me. And I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I was like so messed. Yeah, but it was fun. So whenever I would get on to WoW, everybody, like all the other guild members would be like, you wanna raid with us? Let's go raid. And so, I don't know what happened to that. I just remember when I would log on, I would be like, everybody wanted to raid with me, so I ended up doing the same dungeon over and over and over again, because it was just, you know, I was like, I know I got this loot already. Is anybody else here on AIE? I mean, I haven't played WoW in years, so you know, so I don't even know. They probably revoked all my access and everything. But it was kind of cool for a while. What am I doing? Oh, Sun. Let's just call it Sun 2. Yeah, I don't have any time for WoW anymore, man. I wish I did. It's a fun. I remember when I first started playing WoW, I was like, oh, I get it now. I understand why people like this game and why it's so popular. I thought it was phenomenal. Like, this is amazing. And scary, too, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna, like, be a total time suck. Like, complete time suck. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this. Blur. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. I like that. Let me kind of keep those separate for now. Yeah, WoW. WoW is pretty amazing. So my guy, I grinded up to level 50, and my guy was, his name was Horatius. He was an undead priest who did a really bad job at healing people. I was terrible at healing. I didn't understand when I started the game. I didn't understand like what I was doing, so I just sort of created a character, and I get you, Kelly. Yeah, I was like, oh, I like this guy because he's a zombie, and I kind of like the fact that he was a priest. I thought that was interesting, and but I didn't understand what the roles did. So like people are like heal. I'm like, oh man, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what I'm doing. I was so bad, dude. I was terrible. Yeah, if you enjoy WoW, certainly there's nothing wrong with it, But yeah, it becomes, it just, you're like grinding the whole time. That was the thing that got me, was like, oh man, like I need to like get all these plants, and I don't know. In some ways it got very Sim-like for me, like playing The Sims, when I was like, my wife, oh my god, she hated when I played The Sims, because I'd be playing The Sims and I'd be doing dishes in The Sims when there was like a real thing of dishes in the kitchen, which I needed to do. So now I barely play any video games. The only video game I really play, honestly, is Simpsons Tapped Out. I play that almost every single day. Oh man, that was the other time suck, was Animal Crossing, like last year. I got way too into Animal Crossing. Actually, last year when I was teaching, I had my I had my birthday party in Animal Crossing, and I invited all my students. So there were a bunch of students playing Animal Crossing with me. It was great. I played a lot of Animal Crossing. Like last year during the pandemic, it was like, that was one of the things I would do first thing in the morning. I would go grab the Switch, and I would play Animal Crossing for maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. Oh, I was terrible at the stock market. Oh my gosh. I could never be on when like the prices were high. It's terrible. I still have, like, my house in Animal Crossing is still hella good, man. I have an upstairs, and I owe like Tom Nook millions of dollars. But it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. I had a really good time. Okay, let's get some color on this guy. I'm sorry, I'm just like doing this background. I should really kind of color this guy. Oops. There we go. All right. Let me get some color on this guy for real. You know what's interesting about this about this character is that they are really just sort of made out of just maybe like 3 or 4 colors. It's a very simple color palette. But it ends up looking really, really robust. And it's cool to just have like a very simple color palette for this character, because he remains consistent throughout the book. And I don't know, I like it a lot. I think I did good. I really like this a lot. Oh man, opacity. I'll tell you, one of the worst games I played over the past year during pandemic time was the Avengers game for the PS4. Wow, was that game bad? That game was absolute trash, man. I don't know what I was expecting more something like Spider-Man. I was expecting something like that, and it wasn't anything like that, and it was terrible. I will tell you one game that was really good, that I had so much fun playing, was Ghosts of Tsushima, which was that game was so freaking awesome. I loved every moment of it. And one of the cool things about that game, I may have talked about this before. I don't know. If I have, it's, no big deal. But my cousin plays one of the main characters in Ghost of Tsushima. So it was a lot of fun playing that game, because it was almost like I was playing. It's almost like I was playing with her. So I would text her, like, as I was like get to like certain parts in the story. I'm like, oh man, yeah, her character was named Yuna, and Yuna is freaking awesome. Yeah, if you liked Yuna, that was my cousin. Her name's Sumali Montano, and she's great. What? You're not allowed to play video games? Why not? Why aren't you allowed to play video games, Biocow? Is it because you get too into them? Is that what it is? So I can see that becoming a big problem. Yeah. I can see that. I try not to get too addicted to games for that very reason, because I don't want it to get in the way of my other stuff that I need to get done. Because I could literally play for hours, and that's the other thing too about video games for me, is that I work upstairs, like I work from home, and I spend a lot of time like in front of a screen, and so the idea of going to a screen to relax is a little bit off-putting for me. Like just sitting isolated by myself playing a game for multiple hours when I could be spending time with my wife and kids is sort of the impetus for me not to play as many video games as I used to. I used to play a lot. Yeah, Scott, I don't know how Scott finds so much time to play video games, honestly. He plays so much. Like, I've recently streamed playing Audica. I think Kepper watched that. I like that. That was fun. Audica is great VR games. See, every once in a while I'll play a good VR game. The other game I like playing, which I'm terrible at, but I just love visually what it looks like, is Cuphead. I love Cuphead so much. Everything about that game is so beautiful. Yeah, that's what my son does. He plays a lot of COD, and so he if he's home, he's usually in his room playing COD with friends, with his brother on Discord. So he'll play with his friends. He'll play with his brother, and yeah, he really enjoys that game a lot. But the thing about COD is that the downloads for COD are like, aren't they like something like 80 gigs or 100? There's like they're just enormous, right? Like they take so long, and they're too big, you know. And that sort of takes the fun away from playing, I think, personally. I remember when I was playing on the PS3, I was playing a game called Little Big Planet. And I always joked that game should have been called Little Big Software Update. Because that's all it did. It was always constantly updating. Yeah, Sarah's awesome. Go follow her on Instagram too. She has some really great stuff. Alright, so we're almost done with this, guys. Gosh, this is unbelievable to me. So, 2 pieces of art, like, 2 pieces of art takes me an hour and a half. It's just out of control. Like, and I'm not even, like, rushing, right? Like, anyway, I still have a little bit more work to do on this, so... I'm like, I always think, oh, I'm gonna be it's just always surprising to me. I always think it's just always gonna take me longer to do, but it never. It's like I can't work more than an hour and a half. Maybe I've kind of trained myself to sort of do that, so I don't burn myself out, possibly. I don't know. What I do love is, like I said, I feel pretty good about where I am with my Photoshop skills. So where I am and where I end up is very close. What do you think, guys? Does that look okay? Maybe I should bring it down a little bit. I'll do one more rim light. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I'll get rid of that. Okay, and then let me do something with the background. Pretty. That looks pretty. That looks pretty. I actually like that. looks very nice. Let me do some white clouds. So when I'll be doing my streaming in the next month, and I don't know how much I'm going to be doing. I can give you a sneak preview of what that's going to look like. That looks pretty good. I don't think I need too much more on that. I can show you what that's going to look like, because I'm pretty excited about what that book's going to look like as well. Alright, we're just saving this off. Hey! Hey, Rogue Girl, nice to see ya. A10. I don't know who Butthole Chicken Nuggets is, but welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you're a real person. And Selenity, I see again. Don't be a lurker. Come on in and be our friend. Thank you. Thank you, Butthole Chicken Nuggets. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have you here. Butthole Chicken Nuggets, can I ask where you found this stream from? Or are you somebody we already know who just has another idea? Hopefully you found me from a good, reputable source. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully you've been enjoying what you've been seeing, and I'm not completely boring and weird. Basically what I'm doing is I'm finishing up an image for a book. Oops. So here's that book. Alright, let me get this last page put in, guys, and then I think that's going to be end of this book. And then I can give you guys a sneak preview of the next book I'm working on. So give me a sec. Thank you for following. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It's cute. Like I told you, it's a very cute little story about washing your hands. That's cute. Alright, so I think that book is done. I'm going to send that off to the client, the Guts, for approval here in a little bit. Yes, please wash your hands. Hey, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits, Biokai. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's really, really nice of you. Alright, so the next book I'm working on has, believe it or not, an environmental take on it. So we have this one which is about viruses, and I have this other one about environmental. So this was one I'm probably going to be painting on the stream next week, but I'll let you see sort of what the images look like on this so far. I'm really, really happy with this. I really am happy with the way this is working and looking. Let's see, silhouette signals. Yeah, here's one of the images. This is the very first image from the book. Oh, thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh, dudes, if someone else gives bits or something, slaps a sticker, I think we can do a hype train. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We have a hype train, guys. Choo choo, let's do it. I don't know. I mean, there's not too many people here. But this is awesome. Thank you so much for the bits. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, we're already at 75% of that first hype train. That's nuts. Well, anyway, I'll keep talking. Hopefully, hopefully that will we'll continue. Either way, so this is from a book called The Legend of Summer Snowflake. And I'll be doing these images. This particular character, oh, that's awesome! Thank you for the wow. We're at level 2 of the hype train, guys. This is crazy. So this particular image, the character's name is Claudia, and she's part of a group called the Skywatch. And oh my gosh, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. And what's interesting about this character is I didn't really intend this to happen, but she ended up looking like my niece Helen. So when I was drawing her, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like Helen. So I sent it to her grandmother, and I said, hey, this character looks like Helen, which was great because then as it kind of cemented in me what the character would look like. Thank you for the oh my gosh, thank you for the bits. Oh, wow, that's amazing. And BioCow 50 wash it's hilarious. So what's really great and what really helps me as far as being an artist is designing a character that looks like somebody I know, because then it allows me to make that character. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, are we at? We're still at level 2, which is cool. That's fine. I'm so excited. Wash your tombstones, everybody. So what I find interesting about this character is it looks like my niece Helen, and that allows me to create new, just create images that look like her. Like I can think about her and I can draw her. So I think that's really cool. And then this finally, this is the Skywatch team. So I did these images yesterday, and I've been working on these. I'll probably be working on it later this week, probably on Thursday. But you can kind of see I'll give you kind of a flavor of what this looks like. So there's a lot of action in this one. There's a lot of really cool kind of fun action that's happening in this book. And the other thing that's fun is I'm going to be basing these characters or drawing them based on my nieces, and I think it's like right up their alley. So a lot of fun stuff happening here. That was really cool. So that's the next book I'll be working on. But today you watched me. What did we do today? You watched me put together, finish do the finishing touches on the book, and called The Mighty Bug, which hopefully will be out very soon. And I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate the bits. I don't think we're going to get to level 3 on the hype train, but you never know. I'll let it go for the next minute and a half and see what happens. But thank you so much. I cannot do that in this book. It's for children. I cannot do that. Although, Wartooth is certainly allowed to draw her own version of these characters. No, please don't. Don't do that. So in any event, we're down to the last minute on the level 2 of the hype train. Thank you so much for even having a hype train today, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm like, no, I can't. For honestly, but I mean, when I'm doing the I'm gonna be drawing on the stream, and yeah, probably not on the stream. Definitely not on the stream. But you're gonna see that image come together. Those images come together. So I'm really excited to see what ends up happening with that. Also, I forget what else I was gonna say. But in any event, we're winding down on the hype train. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm just gonna let this hold off here. Thank you for the bits, everybody. That was awesome. So I think everybody should have new emotes. I think there's a hype train emote possibly. What a great way to end the what a great way to end the stream. I appreciate everybody. Oh, look at that! That's so cool. You guys got fun little emotes. I'm gonna add some emotes on here too. Gosh, look at that. Oh, here comes. There we go. Yes, please. Yes, please follow. Follow is free. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying my company, for sure. I stream mostly Wednesdays, but I'm on today because I have something happening tomorrow, and I stream on Fridays as well. Sometimes I'll stream in the afternoons on the weekends. So just follow. It'll let you know when I'm live. Like I said, we're gonna have we're working. KT Data and I and a couple other people are working on The Draw, which is the game show. So keep an eye out for that. More details to follow. In any event, thank you so much, everybody, for being a part. That looks great. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of the stream. I appreciate it. Stay cool. If you're any part of the country that is way, way hot, hopefully you get some relief in the next couple days. But in any event, try that thing I told you, where you take a clean sheet of bed sheets and you spray it with cold water, put it in the freezer for a couple hours, and then sleep in that. See what happens. Actually, that sounds really good right now. In any event, thank you again. I'm wondering if there's anybody we should raid. Should we raid anybody? I don't know. Is there anybody live right now? I don't know who's live. Any event, I'm just going to end the stream because I'm done. But thank you so much, everybody. See you on Friday.